And I'm being led to say specifically your spiritual evil practices. You call yourself a spiritual leader. You demand respect. You feel you are one with prestige. Humility is not in your vocabulary. You know why? The first card. You forgot this lesson, which is never outshine the master. So you think because you have a spell book that you are in control, that you have power, that you can kill and steal repetitively, I finally got it, without ever receiving your consequence. Well, that season is over. Your mask will be removed willingly or with the trauma required. I said willingly or with the trauma required to be implemented in your reality of yesterday. I say of yesterday because it is a new day. Those of you that are sacrificing human beings, he's not pleased with that. The next card, lessons and blessings. And so to tie this in, that is a lesson that you will be learning. That what you do in the dark will come to light. And the fact that blessings is on this card as well is stating that attempting to steal people's blessings will not be tolerated. If you find yourself in a place of lack when it comes to your destiny, the lesson you need to learn is you need to correct your wrongs. You need to pay your karmic debt. You need to humble yourself. In that obedience, comes blessings. You have to understand the lesson. You then have to implement it in your life. Not just stating it in passing and overlooking in depth. We are being called to awaken. There are many lessons being presented to us all throughout your day. And you say, God's not talking to me. How come he's talking to her? Why did he receive that prophecy? Did you open yourself to God? Are you paying attention? Are you working on yourself? Are you acknowledging that you're not perfect? I said, are you acknowledging that you are not perfect? Next card. Clearing negativity. Release negativity from within or around you. Now, the message I'm receiving for this is also controversial. We are taught to experience life with secrets. Keep the dirty laundry in the closet Isn't that what the saying says? Well, that is keeping you in the energy of low vibration. In order for you to connect higher, you have to be willing sometimes to speak to crowds. You begin where God leads you. Although I was called in the capacity that would cost some privacy, that doesn't mean that is what you are being called to do. You may be called to work with a population that needs healing. And as you counsel, you share your stories wisely, with discernment. You may be being called to share your stories with your students. As you teach them. You may be a nurse with the sick in the hospital. You may share your story there. Again, with wisdom. With wisdom and with your discretion. Because I understand when we lend ourselves to the businesses or the hospitals or the schools that we work at, there is a level of professionalism required. But as a nurse, I can say, I was sick too one day, and this is what God did for me. Or a student at a school feeling discouraged because